Good morning, everyone. Hope you're all keeping well. And sorry I've been absent for a week or so, or probably two. I can't remember now. Just been making a journal, and I've finished it, and I'd like to share it with you. And I have to say, I absolutely love it myself. I don't normally say it, about my own project, but this is something that it's all paper craft based, papers. I mean, not a lot of lace in it, which I normally do, and it is a tutorial that I follow because I really love this lady's work. Her name is Renee. Renee's, I can't remember what the full name was, but I'll try and remember and put a link in the description box. And she does a whole tutorial for all her beautiful journals. So I have followed her tutorial, and I have made this one. And I love this paper collection from Ciao Bella, and it's called the La Traviata, which is an opera-based drama, a play, and it's so sad. It really touched my heart when I read it, and I have to say I would love to go and watch this when everything is back open and safe in the theater. And yes, I bought this paper collection a while back, and that's why I thought I'm gonna start using my papers collections instead of it's just a mountain of them. I seriously need to start using it, so I picked this one, and it worked perfectly for this tutorial that I followed. So first of all, this is the cover, and it is a little flip out, and everything is made out of the big large envelope. We call it the large size envelope in the UK here, and everything is made out of it, just cut down to size. So this is the cover of that beautiful lady, and her name is Violetta, and this is the play, and I think it translates to the fallen woman, and she's just stunning. I just absolutely love this collection. I don't think you can get it now because I managed to get it when it was already out and selling and selling out, and I managed to get the A4 size and 12 by 12, and I used up everything on the 12 by 12 and A4 for this, so no wastage, and it's just perfect. Isn't it just beautiful? So yes, so this is this is the front cover. It is of this beautiful violet in the front, with a little bit of it's not a cheesecloth, it's a very thin cotton that I have avocado dyed a long time ago, so I use it. A couple of Prima rhinestone thingy crystal on there. So, and this is a handmade paper gifted to me by Janet. Thank you so much. And this is actually raw silk yarn, so it will break if you pull it, so it's very delicate. I needed to use all this stuff out, so I used that. And so that is the cover, and you open up, and then there's another image of that gorgeous Violetta, and then here is pussycat, beautiful bottle, and I put another crystal gem on there. There's some more over there, and this is just beautiful. So there's a little tuck spot there, also cut out the title. And then here is a couple of just a little couple of tag that I've cut out and put it under and secure with the, again with this raw silk twine or yarn in there. It's just got the La Signora del Camilli. I think that's the Lady of Camellias. I have used Google Translate and found out some of the translation. And at the end here, I've used the letter A. Don't know what it means, but just put something down there. And then I've used some more of the handmade paper, both sides of the flap. And it's all fabric bound as well, spine, so that it's very secure. And there is a pocket, some of these soul music notes and camellias. And I fussy cut one of the leaves in the handmade paper, just glue on there, and there's the gramophone, and there's the notes for the song in the play. And then I have fussy cut down all these letters. It's like classic, as in classic music. So that goes in there, and then it's secure with this chain and a bit of what you call it, just a bit of chimes. It's all from old costume jewelry, and this is a leather die-cut heart that I've salvaged from some leather clothing or something, and I thought that was just perfect. And I just rubbed some of the rose gold opaque paint on there, and then it's secure onto a little mini boo clip, so that goes on there. So I will put that on later. Right, to open up, and then we got this sari silk here. I use the brown and, well, it's more like a golden tan color with this green, because the theme is about mostly the green and browns. So here I've got a little tuck spot here, and then I got a little mini with all of these little cards. I just made a little book. Is it Libium? I have no idea. It's all in Italian because it's Italy, and or Italian, so I say, and there's like music. So we've got classic music. So there's my little book, and then there's a little tag, journaling card, and some more circles. I literally cut out everything that's in the pre-collection and just put it all in. So you open that up. So we got more flip out in here. You just go on and on. There we go. And I got this amazing composer who is Verdi. I believe that he's the one who wrote this. And I have laminated him because of the wound and whatnot. A fussy cut, I don't want it breaking. And then here's a little journaling card. I just cut out the word opera to tuck in there. It's a little pocket. There's a little note with the song in Act 1 as well. There's 3 acts in this story, so that's why there is Act 1 and whatnot. And then I got this little brooch that I bought from AliExpress. I found it, and I thought I'd put it in because that kind of looked like that era. And there's a belly band, journaling card there with the grand piano, and there's a lyrics, I would say lyrics, La Vita Uniti. Don't know what that means. Well, I had found a translation, but I forgot what it means. And then here's another tag there, a little cameo fussy cut, and there's more Italian word there. So that's that. So I'll just tuck it with a couple of little things there that I've cut out that secure it. And this page here opens up. Again, I use this raw silk yarn. So I have to be careful when I do this, otherwise it'll just break. Just have to replace it, I suppose, if it breaks. So this open up, and there's a couple of things. This is, I put this in. This is from Tim Holtz. I just thought it looked like a little opera house thingy. So I know it's not, but I'll just put it in there. It says, "Who can find a virtuous woman for her value as far above rubies?" Don't know what that means. There's a lovely violetta. Slip that close again using a couple of this button thingy. Closure. So this one, it's a bit long. Just have to keep winding it. Right. So that is that. So on this side, more of that handmade paper with all these leaves in there. A little bit of a tack as glue on there. So on here, oh, hang on, I don't even know what I've got. So here's another tag with a pocket in there. So that got stuck, and then I just love this. So I tie some lovely fibers on there. Well, the yarn really. And there's another image of the gorgeous violetta. And I back it with some handmade paper. So that goes in there. There's a pocket in there. So that page here, again, that is a die cut circle. And I first cut out this circle tag there and put it inside to what you call those acetate. And that's sew all around. I cut out some letters again, musica. And there's Verdi, don't know how you say this name. He's the composer and producer of this play. So that's it. So that is this page. So let's tie this back. So just tie it loosely so it can be open again. And then here is a book which you can take out. Okay, so it just bound together and secure like that. And there's a little book. So what we do, we just tied it back here. I mean, everything was followed by that tutorial, and I just couldn't believe how well my these papers work in this collection, everything. So this is the cover. So I torn out the image of this beautiful violetta. There she is. Just a bit more of that thin cotton I have. So that's the cover, and inside is it's a pocket. Some more tags. I just cut out all the tags and just put everything in. And there's circles. And then it's I die cut a little envelope with those heart-shaped closure. And then I just put in a couple of little music tag or cards. So there is a little envelope. Right. What I've done here, I made up the I printed out the stories of this play, and I painfully cut up every strip of the story, and ink the edges and glue this back on the page. Took me a whole day. And that's a long time. So it tells the story of this play, okay, of this beautiful story and it is so heartbreaking. And if you didn't know it, I would certainly advise, suggest, you just look it up on Google and find the play that is La Traviata, and it says it on there, and that's how I found it. So that's the story. Basically, it's about this beautiful Violetta, and it started at the beginning of the 19th century. And there we go. La Traviata, Italian pronunciation, and The Fallen Woman is an opera in 3 acts by Verdi, set to an Italian libretto by Francesco Maria whatever. It is based on La Dame Ombre. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce it. I suppose the Lady of Camellias. So it's a play adapted from the 1848 novel by Alessandra. The opera was originally titled Violetta, after the main character, and it was first performed on the 6th of March, 1852, at La Feni's Opera House in Venice. So I just cut out these images and more images of Verdi. So these are the roles of the people in the play. So it tells you Violetta, she's a courtesan. Alfredo Gmond, that's the her lover, the man she fell in love with. He was from a provincial family. And there's Giorgio and Flora, her maid, Violetta friend. Giorgio Gmond was Alfredo's father. Anina is Violetta's maid. So it tells you all the people in the play, in the main characters in the play. It says here, they say the opera, and that was Violetta's costume premiere, 1853. That's how it was in those days. And this is in the saloon. So I've got the image there. They were in the saloon, and it tells the story. I'm not going to go and read it all because it takes a long time. It's so sad. So basically, she fell in love with Alfredo saw her, and it was love at first sight. And 3 months later, and they were living together in a peaceful country house. And Violetta has fallen in love with Alfredo, and she has completely abandoned her former life. Oh no. Have I make a mistake? Oh right, she had completely abandoned her former life. Alfredo was less than different to set with himself. Just wonder if I mixed up the pages. All right, so basically, but she left him because Alfredo's father begged her to, because of the family's reputation and because of who she was previously. So she left, and Alfredo didn't know that it was his father who convinced her to leave Alfredo. So Act 2, I was in the party, and there's the party, and Alfredo was at the saloon, whatnot. So in the end, anyway, as it turned out that Violetta was really ill anyway. She had tuberculosis, TB. But so this is Violetta's bedroom that she was. So when Alfredo eventually found out the reason why she left him, it was too late. Violetta was already gotten really worse with her TB, and she died in his arm. It was so sad. So this tells all the stories, and it was really sad. Sorry about that. I shouldn't have told you all that, but anyway, so that is the book. And then here is another. It's more flip out. So that is some white acetate inside. I've put some there's some words in there, and then I've also put in some sequins. The tag in there, and then another tag in there, same thing, acetate. And there's more of these letter, and then there's a little charm there with a beautiful bow. So here is an acetate pocket. I have a beautiful violetta there, and then I've got a big card there which I just ruffle up the sari and then cut out theatre in there, goes in there, and then there's more flip out, and then it tells you about the opera of the play, and then something else about that, or in Italian. So that is another flip. Oh, and then goes down as well. There's another. Sorry, I have to go. There's a long flip there. There's a lot. This is handmade paper. So it's another tag spot there. Some more tag. And then this one flipped down as well. And there's her. This I have run out of something nice to put in, so I have copied this image onto quality photo cardstock, and you can see it's very velvety. You need to feel it to actually see it. It is velvety. The cardstock is amazing. I love it. And the couple of tag there with the name that goes in there. In the, just to make sure this out bit. And then here it says Amami Alfredo, my love, I think, Alfredo. And there's a magnet ties. Just a couple more card that I cut out. The paper part just using up everything. There's some lovely words there in Italian. And so this page here is another closure by this button thingy. So I've used, this is the Imperial handmade paper. They call it the Magna Carta paper. So some more of the Italian words. There's more Imperial Magna Carta handmade paper. And this is the handmade paper with all the leaves and plants in it. So it's a pocket with more tags. Like I said, I just cut up all the tags in the collection and just pile it in. There's no point in keeping any extras because the whole collection has to be used up. So that's that. So that flip over again. This is so unique, isn't it? So it's a crisscross elastic banding pocket. La Signora del Camilli. So I think that's the Lady of Camellias. It's the saying up there. There you go. This is laminated. It's gorgeous. Which I fussy cut it out, and then I put a bit of flower sequins on there because it was blank, so I thought I'd add something in. So that goes in there. And then here, more flip. It's just amazing, the flips and whatnot in this album. It's so amazing to work with and make. So that is that. It's acetate, and then here is a big pocket here, acetate window, and then there's a beautiful violet. I just love this image. So, oh, the back is the other one. So there's two of the main images in the collection. I just back to back and put it in. So that is that. So we close that, and then there's another tag, torn out some paper. It's ready, La Traviata, and that's him, the composer, or rather the writer, whatever. Beautiful paper. So I just stuck his image on there, tuck it in there, and that's it. And then there's more. It just goes on and on, doesn't it? So more flap, and then some more pocket in there, and then a couple more here as well. And then this page here, oh, is the back of that pocket that you've seen. So that's it. So that's it, I believe. So yeah, so that is the bag, which is plain. I just back up with this beautiful paper. So now we need to close it back. So that goes like that. Make sure it goes in properly. So that closed properly, and that's it. So it closes like that, and that's the... So I thought instead of just leaving it as it is, even though it does dance, and what, look at it, opens up. So I'll just make this couple of, I'll just cut a couple of this sari silk and just tie it together at the end so they don't fall apart all the time. And just use it as my closure for this journal. And I must say, I love the concept of the journal, how it works out so beautifully with my paper collection, the tuck spot, the journaling card, everything just perfectly as if it's meant for it. So thank you, Renee, for the beautiful tutorial for this journal. And yeah, so everybody, thank you for watching, and I will be back soon, I hope. So take care. Bye all. Bye.